This second night marked the real entrance into Sarek's mountains. The sun was still out, but soon, a strong and cold wind from the north flooded the valleys, making it nearly impossible to record any piece to camera without the shelter of the tent. After a whole day walking in this wind, I reached a bridge. This bridge is the only man-made structure within the limits of the park. It avoids a significant detour by crossing a stream. Well, saying hello from Camp 3. I hope you can hear me because it's a little bit windy, so the tent is shaking up quite a bit. There you go. It's been windy pretty much all day long, and it's a really cold wind coming from the north. So it's definitely been much colder than the previous days where you could hike in t-shirts, and it was actually quite hot. Today I had one, if not two more layers than the previous day, so that was a little bit more challenging, but the hike in itself was almost all downhill. The trail is definitely getting harder and harder to follow, more and more wet areas as I'm going down in the bottom of the valleys, and the trail just loses itself in those wetlands. So it's only going to get worse tomorrow because we're going down to 600 meters in the valley floor, and then hopefully back up to a pass where a couple of lakes are promising for a view. I've also been studying the map quite a bit. I'm hesitant as to where to go. So on one end I can go up high, and but then I have to stay high for like a good 3 days. So if the weather gets bad, that's probably not the best call. Or I could keep going for 2 more days down low and see how the weather evolves, and then that would make me only have to stay 2 days up high. Either way, I'm good with my schedule. It's just whether I want to attempt the higher portion of it, or if I want to stay down low as long as possible. Both ways are off trail anyways. There's absolutely nothing on the maps that indicates that you can go this way or not. So it's it's gonna be challenging either way. I think it's gonna be a lot of fighting through bushes and trying to find your way. So around, you know, rivers and marshland and stuff. So we'll see. Also, I'm gonna have to go and show you my my campsite, because it is amazing. The views are like 360, really beautiful, and I'm quite a bit away from the trail, so it looks like the wildlife is a little bit more present. I had quite a few birds coming in those bushes here, and also 3 times I had reindeers coming really close to my tent, like probably 100 meters tops. So I could film them a little bit, which was really fun. Right now I'm just resting a little bit, studying the maps for the next couple of days, and getting ready to eat and then do some sunset photography, because from this location it's gonna be epic, really.
last night the weather completely changed compared to the previous couple of days. Started getting really overcast and saw some lenticular clouds forming, which I knew was a sign for rain, but I wasn't expecting it so soon. It actually rained a little bit last night. It was also really windy, which is what kept me up. It was hard to fall asleep when the tent was shaking all over. And so, yeah, this morning is a little bit gloomy. It looks like it's clearing up sometimes and then clouds are rolling back in. So it's only 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna wait out a couple of hours maybe and see if it gets any better. If not, well, I'll just walk. So yeah, for now I'm gonna get some coffee to slowly wake up and warm up, and we'll see how it gets.
The weather getting worse and worse made it even harder to record any piece to camera.
This is typically the kind of stuff I'm working on. Let me show you. It looks like grass, but it's actually floating on water. So, I don't know if you can see me. My feet kind of sink in water every time you step, and sometimes you go through. A little earlier, went through the moss ground, and I had the water up to my knees. So I'm glad I brought the neoprene socks because my feet are completely wet, but they're warm at least. So yeah, I'm gonna keep going a little bit further with that. Let's see where it takes me.
Wrapping up on day 4. I didn't film much today because the conditions were pretty bad. Pretty much rain all day. So not ideal for filming, and I just wanted to keep going. The view from here is quite amazing. Apart from that, it's windy, it's raining, same as yesterday evening, and same as pretty much all day. So hopefully it clears out during the night, or tomorrow at least. Yeah. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time for the rest of this trip.